Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Ireland braced for their anthem. They have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. Austria have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs 2 of the 3 central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
So it's down to business here.
Posh.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I think this fella, Evan Ferguson, will be very important here, Peter. He seems to have the complete package. He seems to have the absolute lot. And we're all now just waiting to see how it's all going to blossom.
Well, quite no argument.
Baumgartner!
Ferguson.
Doherty.
It'll be a throw-in.
Can he get onto this? He's picked his way through.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Schmidt. Posh. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Now it's Baumgartner. Picked out brilliantly. Great hit! And that has been knocked clear.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask. Ireland really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a con midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
Baumgartner. Schmidt. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. For Schmidt. Posch. For Schmidt. Lima. Ferguson. Danso.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Schmidt. And the first 45 minutes are up. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Please use parking provided.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Austria are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
That's really well cleared. Linhart. Baumgartner. Lima! Now, that's another chance!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Lima puts his foot on the gas. Arnautovic. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it... And Arnautovic! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
That's the throw. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
He won't be happy with that one. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, just skips past his man. Austria are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And he's being shifted off it.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
They'll have one final crack at it. Schmidt. Posch. Now Lima. And it's Arnautovic. No, it's not getting there.
You wonder
There will be
if
1
that's it
minute at a
now, but
time.
there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish
Please
you
turn
a
your
very good
attention
evening.
to the screen for information provided by the local police.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground.
So it's away we go then.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Sabitzer.
Looking to get on the end of this. Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Gets his pass away. It's a sweet ball, that.
Defending of the desperate variety. It's gone for a throw-in.
Baumgartner. Doherty.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Cullen. Sabitzer. Austria do have a chance to counter here.
Almost half an hour in now. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Played backwards here.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
There they go, hunting in packs.
And he's heaved it away. Danso can get it clear. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Posh. Baumgartner. And it's Arnautovic. Played out towards the right wing.
1 minute at a
Gets
time.
into some space. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution for Ireland. Number 2, Coleman. Coming on the field is number 13.
There's the whistle for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least offensively.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Ireland clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Lima. Lima. All played for Baumgartner. And here's Arnautovic.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Cullen. Ireland do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Gently done. And it's Arnautovic. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Arnautovic. Schmidt. He is just caressing the... Can he put it away? And that would have been some goal.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
Substitution for Ireland. Number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
21. Number 20.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Number 24. Substitution taking place.
Sturger. Foot in. Grilic.
There will be 1 minute at a
Sabitzer.
time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Oh, that's a key interception. And that will be it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Ireland certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And a quick reminder
reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beckley.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds to a massive sense of occasion. And so we stand for the anthems. They have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it.
It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launchpad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This lad, Ødegaard, is a player with quite a story. He was plucked at a young age from his native Norway, of course. He's done his tours of duty with a view to aid his development, and now he's gone full circle, posting.
He's having a go!
Well, now it's a red.
Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Ødegaard. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the shot! So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Some good work on the right flank here. He's picked his way through. Has a look and plays it forward. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Sorlot. Nice sequence of passes, this. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Østegard. Ødegaard. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Thank you very much for
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Bulgaria, they'd probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full, and it should spur them on.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Bulgaria have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Ødegaard. Good running, strong and purposeful. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise.
The attendance for this match
Sorlot.
was 72,300.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
That has been knocked clear. Ødegaard. Here's Berger. Haaland. Now it's Sorlot. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! It's a goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Goal! After 72 minutes.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Substitution for Bulgaria, number 9. Number
So, time for
14,
changes on
number
both sides,
11,
actually.
coming on the field.
So the first
number
moment
8,
of real significance.
Number 22,
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow,
20,
but this game is far from unsalvageable.
And he's had a hit! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish right from the top draw! It's remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry.
Hits one! Goal! Bulgaria! And the comeback is complete!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitutions taking place.
Norway making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So we have a breakthrough. Oh, what a climb! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Norway really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Bulgaria are minutes away from a notable win. Bulgaria clearly now in lead preservation mode. And he was quick to react. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here.
Has been indicated.
There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I don't think they can assume that the game is safe. One slip can be really costly.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And no surprise, that's a booking. And that will be it. Bulgaria have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Haaland. Surlot. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular?
Surlot! Can he find the finish? Goal, Norway! And it's Norway who take the lead.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Norway breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. And he's being shifted off it. Berger. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, easy pickings there. Bulgaria deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Bob was in no mood for any of that. Ødegaard. 15 minutes till half-time. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Gruev. Can he spark a counter here?
Norway can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Bob.
There will be
Ødegaard.
1 minute added time.
And we hit half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Norway go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun.
He gets big! No mistake! Bulgaria are all square!
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 10, Kirillov.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
Now it's Berger. And now the breakaway. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Haaland. Oh, nice one. Haaland! Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
He's had a hit!
The attendance for this match was
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Odegaard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's well spotted. Surlot. Driving through the middle. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Let's a look and place it forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Number 8.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
17.
He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
18. Substitutions taking place.
Tries a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Bulgaria showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Surlot. Lovely bit of skill. That's Surlot. And that could set him on his way. And he was quick to react.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Haaland! Haaland! That is brilliant! And that has raised the roof!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Number 9. HUN.
Norway take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Now it's Haaland. Close it.
Shot a goal! Goal! 2 to the good. They have breathing space.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Norway are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Haaland picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening.